guys, so we're starting over here because the other thing was so long for you guys to watch. I was trying to get this to work and it wasn't, so we're just starting the new video just because there's, you know, all I did in the other one was the paw print and then we couldn't get this to work. I do have to touch this up. I should have had a smaller paintbrush. I have this one. Normally this would be fine, but because this it's not smooth, it can grab places that you don't want it to grab. So I'm going to touch it up. I have white paint. I'm just going to touch that up. And I'm going to get a tiny paintbrush. I was looking in the house my husband was trying to work on that. And we recently cleaned up, and you know how that goes. Sometimes you can't find your stuff. So I have to find a little paintbrush, and I'm going to just I like the little lines in here. I like it how it makes it look rustic, that those aren't all perfectly painted in. I like that. But these right here, I'm going to get a smaller little flathead paintbrush and go in and get all that. And fix this in here to do the same thing, like that, and that. And in this paw print too. So what I did is, you can find any paw print that you want online. I had this little stamper, which is really cute. I got it for my son when he got his dog, because he's wanted a dog forever, and now he's got one. So I just use this as a guide. You can use whatever picture you find online, or just freehand it, or you know, however you want to do it, because it's a really basic shape, and I've seen this flipped the other way too. So, you know, just so that it looks somewhat like a paw print, that's all you need. And then with this, the trick is you see these little bars? You have to take a flathead screwdriver, and really, I think you use the bigger one, right, Paul? You like kind of alternated between this little teeny one and the bigger one to just pry it open enough in between two slats to get it where the screw would fit through, so we could finally get it screwed in. And I did go and check and read on it, and that's what it said to do. It just takes a while. So you just have to keep working at it, because it is a bit of a flexible metal, so it's not as easy as you would think. You think if you just bend it back and forth, it's going to break off, but it's kind of flexible, so you have to keep working at it until you finally get it. Now, I did read you could pre-drill a little hole, and then, you know, to kind of do the same idea. So, but I guess the main way that you do it is with the screwdrivers. So that's what we ended up doing. We just took a little screw and used this to get it in. Yeah, because it would, I mean, you can't really take an electric screwdriver and get, you know, it wouldn't fit in there to, you know, to get it in. It would be, you might be able to do it if it had a tiny base, but the base is usually, I think it would be kind of big. I don't think that you'd really be, and maybe if you had a little, really tiny, small, you know, handheld one that was maybe battery operated or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's on there. So now what we're gonna do is just take our jar, and I've painted these in the past for other projects, but I wanted this clear so I can see when we're running out of treats, because we do, since our puppy's 9 months old, we do use a lot of treats. We break them into smaller pieces, so we don't give him too much, but he still does need quite a bit. So I'm just going to put this on, and then what to do is just tighten this on so it's really going to hold the jar. There. There we go. Okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna fill this up with treats. Well, wait, before I do that, I'm gonna put the hooks on. here are the hooks. We just got little ones like this, because this is a thin piece of wood, if you see from the side, so you have to have really small, short screws, and these just fit well. So I'm just going to put these around on the bottom. If I do one here, maybe one there. I think that'll be good. And these are pretty easy to get in. So just be patient with this when you're doing it. It just takes a while. But I kind of think that the screwdriver way is probably better than pre-drilling, just because I think that it's not gonna compromise the stability of it as much. I guess it depends on how thin the drill bit is that you use, but okay. So you can hang a leash from here. I actually think on this one, we have one by our back door, which is usually where we take our dog out of. We never take them out of the front door, because we've heard sometimes then they don't ever try to escape out the front door. Not that we're gonna, you know, assume that, but we're just, you know, hoping that if he doesn't typically go out there, then he's less likely to try to escape. And I have a bag. So on the back door we have his leashes, and that's where we always head out for walks, but and just even take him out to do his business. But this one, I think I'm gonna sew. I love sewing too, so I'm gonna sew a dog patterned bag. And then that's going to be his little bag that we can hang on here, and then when we leave to go somewhere, and when we do that, we go out the garage. So that's where this will be hanging, on the inside of the house in the hallway to the garage. And right about here looks good. So that's where I'll hang the bag, so we can just grab it when we need to leave. It'll have some toys in it, some treats. The leash actually already has, they make like little doggy doo-doo bags, or whatever you want to call them, to clean up when they go. And you can just pull the little bags out of that, and it hangs, there's a place on the leashes to hang it. So you can just hang it right on the end of the leash, which is really convenient. And then the one we have also has a flashlight on it, which is awesome for when you take them out at night and you can't tell if they've gone or not. Because our dog is a little trickster. He will try to pretend that he's gone to get a treat. You're like, well, wait a second. Did you actually go? So there we go. And so now I can fill it up with some treats. And I thought these were kind of cute because they have 3 different colors. Oh, 4 different colors, actually. And unlike kids, dogs do not care if they're broken. I taught my son really quickly not to care if the cracker was broken, because I knew that would be a whole big thing with him. He cried the first time, but then he was never an issue again. There we go. So there it is. And you can do the one too, if you look below this post, you'll see I posted 2 pictures, and I'll put those in the comments on this thread. Because there were 2 different ideas. You could do the dog one if you have a dog. You could make it for a cat, you know, tree, so you could put catnip in here or whatever. But you can also do one that says home sweet home or home on it, and you could still have the hooks. You could hang your car keys on it and put flowers in the vase, silk flowers, or if there's light nearby, you could do real flowers. You could put some soil in, but anyway, I just thought that was really cute, and I love anything that helps keep me organized, because trust me, that's when I can't find stuff, because I haven't organized and cleaned up. So I like to have a place to put everything. Okay, well, there we go. So just keep working at it with the flathead screwdrivers, and eventually it'll open up enough if you keep working at it to get the screw through. So that's the trick. It just takes some time. A lot longer than I thought, or I would have pre-done it. Okay, well, thanks guys, and if you make anything like this, post your crafts in the comments. Okay, great, thanks.